it gave her a thought to think. So to say that she lying or who lying, this person lying, I don't get into that because I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But what I can do is use my wiseness, use my judgment. Like, if this person wrong, yeah, you may be wrong, because it's a saying. If 15 motherfucker people, if you fall out of friendship with 15 motherfucker people, you're the problem. So sometimes you got to reevaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to reevaluate myself as well. Sometimes I didn't went off a motherfucker on here. Now I have to go back and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. You do. You really do. But girl, don't ask me that shit, because I don't let nobody think for me. I hear what they say, but I'm not stupid either. You know what I mean? Because now you do have to think, though. Now, you have to think. She's a hated person. So will there be lies, people lying on her? Yes, absolutely. But do I believe everyone is lying on her? No. But do I believe some people is? Yes. Because they don't like her, some people are going to use this opportunity to get their pass by. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I got to say about it.
Your question, do you believe that people just don't like her generally, or is it because of her act?
I want to say something.
Okay.
I don't think the people that was in this situation had no malicious intent towards her from the jump. I really don't. It's the way it's the principle and the way she played it that got me disappointed. Like, damn, Trina, really? Like, these were people that was being very genuine with trying to help her. Because when I heard Petty Rowe was talking on Trina, I'm like, damn, I thought Petty Rowe and Trina was cool. And I respect Petty Rowe. And I'm just like, damn. And then when the little shade and stuff was thrown towards Rose, I'm like, damn, but Rose just helped this girl come up with her rent money not too long ago. And then every lie was helping to protect her.
I don't think no one in this situation either. But what I'm speaking on is I don't know the past. I don't know that shit. I can only judge what I'm seeing now.
Right.
Now, this moment. I was not back then when she was a part of Junior Mafia and all that shit. I don't know that shit. You get
Wait,
did she just call us Junior Mafia?
what the name is?
We was the Mafia.
Oh, the Mafia. Okay.
Yeah,
then.
just the
So I don't know that.
Junior Mafia.
But
That's
you know
funny.
what I'm saying? I don't know that, so I cannot speak on it, and I will not. But from being now, yes, I do think some instances she is wrong. But do I think that? Do I honestly think that people get in their jabs it is jab time, let me get my shit in, I can tell a lie on her? I think that's going on too. But do I think the facts outweigh the lies? Yes, I do. And that's what I was trying to get her to understand. This is why people think the way they think about you, because you did this and you did that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Barb. If she couldn't sit down and comprehend the way that you came at her and the way that Rose came at her, she didn't want to be held accountable.
No.
So that's why she pulled the stuff that she just pulled over here with the whole detention page with that clear ass picture of whatever website it is that you over there advertising on, just to try to spin a narrative. Like, baby girl, come on, we on to you now.
Yeah.
Right.
We on to you now.
Mariah. Come on, Mariah. That's all I'm gonna say. It's Mariah.
It's like, damn, man. Some shit just ain't right, man. It's a certain way you conduct yourself as a woman, period. Even when you going through different circumstances in your life, man. People are not obligated to help you do a motherfucking thing because you grown. That's why you be appreciative of the help and the resources that people give you. When I heard that she was having her mods to block people that was giving her resources,
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you gotta learn how to fish.
Right.
So you can sustain your life. And I'm like, the situation I'm in right now, I need the resources. I need those types of things to get myself back up on my feet because I want to sustain a good life. To make sure I never end back up in this rut that I'm currently in. That's fucking it up for, and then, oh my God, let me be quiet. Hey, Pedro, how you doing, love?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm good. 1 second before you talk because only
I was about to say only one.
for a very long time.
Thank you. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Peach. Hey, Barb. Excuse me. I just want to say this app flips like pancakes because a couple of weeks ago, remember when people were flying people that they didn't know here, there, and everywhere? And everybody was on this app talking about use discernment. I can't believe you didn't, know anything about this person and you just flew out to where they were. And now I've been reading the comments and hearing people say that Trina got offered a place to stay. She didn't take it. That's crazy. Someone's opening up their home to you. But what happened to that discernment that people supposed to use? Y'all want this girl to move in with basically a stranger. But weeks ago, everybody was telling people how crazy they were for just flying out to go meet basically a stranger off this app. And then I know she asked, did we have any questions? I just wonder what her sons thought about that, because I know my sons would have been like, what, mama? No, we don't want nobody moving in with us. You better direct her to a shelter or somewhere else. Like my sons wouldn't have been for that. Having somebody just move in with us.
Only one. K Dub had all of that. Okay.
No, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say, but the way K Dub had planned everything out, I feel like Trina would have been a spend a night guest. Like it wouldn't have been her moving in the way K Dub had everything rolled out for her already. It was an apartment across the street, or not too far from where she was. She had her a job lined up. So I don't think that it would have been a move in type situation. I think she would have just been spending the night for a couple of nights while she get her shit together, and then she would have been out. But Trina already said that she should have just kept it a buck and been like, no. But I was in that live that day. And the way that live was going, it was very emotional. It was very touching. So it would have looked crazy for her to be like, no. You know what I'm saying? But what she did say was, I'll talk to you on the back end or whatever. So I just don't think, I understand what you're saying about the discernment, because that's very true. We definitely should use discernment. But I really honestly don't think she was ever going to go.
I agree. I think the situations are that they're two different situations. Even if the boys weren't there and stuff like that, she wasn't going to go because K-Dub, she did it. She was being genuine. She wasn't doing it with malice. She wasn't being trifling anything. She really was just looking out for Trina. And honestly, Trina, in my opinion, just wanted the money and that was it. She didn't want the resources and stuff because, like Kel said, she had a job at Checkers lined up for her and everything was just a temporary situation or whatever, because she even said that she couldn't.
I'm sorry, but hold on. Look what Detention just posted about me. This shit is hilarious. Hold on. Let me shout y'all real quick.
Think it's a game.
I don't get it, Peach. Sorry. I don't get it.
I absolutely do believe that's Trina now. Now I absolutely do believe it.
Of course,
Like,
that's Trina.
yeah. Oh
Damn,
my
Trina,
God.
Yeah,
that's
of
wild. That
course,
is
that's
good
Trina.
to me, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. Go
So,
ahead.
so we came in late. We was on another live, and then we came over here. If you don't mind, can you go through with us how y'all figured out that she is the detention page?
Oh, 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 oh.
So Jet was on detention's paid petty, and okay, first of all, Trina made a video of saying on that page, detention's page, to follow Trina. Okay, so Jet said in the comment section under that video, she said, "Oh, you my sister. Oh, we family now because we bloggers, right?" So the person didn't say anything. The only thing that she gave was a heart. That's it. Now, most of us, if you say the wrong name, we're going to tell you hell no. We just going to tell you hell no. I'm not her. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? She just hearted it and left it that way. You know what I'm saying? But that was the main thing for us to think that was Trina, because you're literally asking everybody on the detention page to follow Trina. Why would you do that? Bloggers don't do that. That's not our MOS. We don't do stuff like that. We don't ask anybody to go follow nobody. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she doesn't understand that was a big mistake for her to do it like that. But that was how we thought that it was her. Is this certain things? And then she came here and she was up there in the box. And then they were talking to her, asking her questions. Of course, she stayed on mute with That's Not Trina either, because she never stays on mute. But detention was in the comments saying certain things. So it's kind of like, because she was busy being detention down in the comment section, she wasn't talking as Trina at all. Now, if y'all know Trina is going to come off mute if you say something about her or to her. Okay. She don't know how. She don't even know how to stay on mute. Okay. That is not her. But then when they were asking her questions, what she did was giggle, 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 and then said, you know what, I'm not speaking or whatever. And then she left. And when she left, so did detention. Okay. So then Jet was up here explaining things of how she figured out it was Trina. And then we went to go find that video, that main video that Jet said what she said. And then all of a sudden it just disappeared just like that. It disappeared. It got deleted. You know what I'm saying? Now Trina's on live and detention is gone. And now you deleted the one video that we're trying to find. And now here she is making a video about Peach. Come on, y'all got to pay attention. Pay attention. The blogger's been trying to figure out who detention was for a couple
She
weeks
giving
now.
herself away
She's giving
though.
Let
herself
me show
away.
you something
She
right
She's
now.
is,
literally
because
giving
she's so
herself away.
upset right now.
Yeah.
She
She's on pause
she,
right now on her page while she commented. She told us to wait a minute, and then she went on pause. Then all of a sudden, that page dropped that video, and it's just too many things that is not going on. When I brought it, Petty Road, this Jet, when I brought in the comments, let's go back to Bella's live. When when we were in Bella's court and Trina was up in the box, whenever Trina is in the box and she has her screen on, detention will be in there. So I guess she can be on her other phone doing what she need to do for detention. But this particular Sunday, last Sunday, her screen was on, so detention never came up. So I was in the comments, if anybody remember, I was in there saying, where is detention? And detention never came because her screen stayed on. So, okay, that was my, after me responding to detention on several things, and I would say, hey sis, and I even said to her, well, whoever detention is, detention, we have each other blocked on our main pages, but it's funny that we're bloggers and we're friends on here. She did, whoever it was, did the laughing emojis and said, yeah. Okay, cool. So it gave me every indication. So when the situation came up on another live, I shared it to detention and Trina came in. So I knew I had just shared it to her, to detention, but Trina walked in the door. And they can tell you what Chastity just said about on Trina's page. They saw the detention logo on her actual back screen when she was looking through her phone.
Oh.
Lily, you down there fighting for your life in them comments, baby. How do you know?
Okay,
Okay, go ahead, Petty.
Oh, I was just saying, we was wondering how did y'all know? So what did Chastity actually say, or what did Chastity see that it convinced y'all that Trina is detention?
She said that Trina was on the other side of TikTok because she be up late at night. She said she was on the other side of TikTok and Trina was in the box and she was getting ready to share her green screen and she was scrolling through her phone and they seen the detention logo, but she hurried up and moved it out the way. That's what Chastity said.
Oh. Well, damn. Okay. Well, we was just wondering
We
because,
got logos after logos in our phones. I'm gonna tell you that because I got tons of them.
yeah. Well, we was wondering what, because she was over here earlier, so we knew she had been over here, but we didn't know all of this had done went down about the detention page being exposed, or if she had done fell out with any of y'all over here, because it seemed like every time she go into another live, she end up falling out with somebody.
Yeah, and I
I knew
missed
I
the
was
I
gonna be
missed
in
a
it,
part.
so Petty.
I forgot
I
to
knew
tell
I
you
was
I
gonna
missed a
be in it.
part too because when she was in the box and detention was in the box too. Detention came up and Trina was at the top. Detention was in the box and he put up the picture of her on this on one of these pages that she I guess promotes herself on. And so they put up that picture and then all of a sudden Trina just jumped out the box and then detention jumped out the box. I meant to tell you that part.
Mm. Well, I guess it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
So let me ask you a question, Patty. Has detention been over there in your chat starting little stuff too?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
one more thing, she posted a picture in while she was in the box, while detention was in the box of Hoover, right? That was the first picture that went up, and everybody thought detention was putting a picture of Hoover. Hoover was in the screen. I snapped a screenshot of that. Then it went to Trina's picture. And then that's when you all was saying, don't do that. Why you doing it? But Hoover was in the picture first.
Oh dang, I didn't see that.
Yeah. She made a mistake. She put Hoover in there and then she changed that picture and then she put Trina's picture. Well, I'm not gonna say she. Detention had Hoover's picture up in the comments. I mean in the screen because people in the comments were saying Hoover and they start cash apping that Hoover picture and then it went to Trina's picture.
Uh-huh.
But okay.
That's a lot.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
That is a lot. But it's been a lot going on these past couple of days. I don't think this is going to be the end of it. I think there's going to be some more players that come out the woodwork. It's going to be some more people that fall out with each other. Yeah, I think we got about a couple more days.
Petty Roll, hold on, quickly. Who was that on the panel that said that It's gonna be a Medina thing. They see it coming. Y'all remember?
Brenda, that was Brenda.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Clock it now. She talking about her mental. She about to click. So she on. So that what they saying is she on live, going crazy. She about to go crazy. Her mental, like I guess she's at her capacity with all the bullshit. I was expecting like more of her because she seemed like she got pretty tough skin, but wow, I didn't think it was gonna be a funky cold Medina.
People do tend to have thick skin, but once you get into mess so deep, you can't figure a way out. Then that's pretty much all you got left is to pull the mental health card. Because so many people have dealt with mental health issues, so they'll throw their hands up and back off if you pull the card. But I don't know. I don't know. And no, it's not cool. Because I don't like, people, they be in all the shits. They be with all the shits until it's looking like, baby, we done caught you. And then now you want to pull it because you really don't have no way out. There's no way for you to explain things. There's no way for you to make it go away. So
I wouldn't let it play out on live. I'd be like, y'all kiss my ass. I wouldn't, and her, I wouldn't give a bitch the benefit of the doubt. I wouldn't give nobody no satisfaction. That's just me.
yeah,
I
I mean that's
wouldn't.
me too. Because if at the end of the day, I know me. I know what I do and what I don't do. So if you out here telling lies on me, yeah, I'ma address it, but it's never gonna be to the point where I'm gonna let you run me crazy because you got a lie that you want to tell. Baby, fuck you. Whatever lie you want to tell, baby, go ahead and tell it. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna let you make me take myself out. Like that's backwards. That's backwards to me. So maybe she really ain't got thick skin. If she feel like that's the card that she gotta pull to get people to back up off her.
Yep. I don't know. That's crazy to me. I would just like me personally. I would just log off before I say something I don't want to say. You know what I mean? Versus having a meltdown and crying like, bitch, I am what the fuck wrong with y'all? I got a whole life. Like you ain't getting that from me. Therapist, we get it.
Hey, real quick, I forgot that Trina got into it with Voodoo Bay. And for those who don't know, Voodoo Bay is a spiritualist. She's her religion is voodoo. Now, all I'm gonna say is I think Trina went like that, fuck with the wrong person. That's all I'm gonna say on that. She shouldn't. When she
I don't know
once she,
what it is at all.
I follow the woman Voodoo Bay, but almost she holds herself with grace and everything like that, and she tries to go back to she speaks about African and African spiritual and religious practices and stuff. But all I'm gonna say is that she was talking out the side of her neck against Voodoo Bay, and Voodoo Bay ain't nobody to play with, especially with that stuff. I'm just saying, if you believe her, you believe. If you don't, hey, try your luck.
If you don't know who Voodoo Bay is, all you need to know is she's a nice, pretty lady. That's all you need to know. Leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't deal with all that shit.
Yeah, I like that name.
I like the name the Lord God Almighty is my personal savior.
I'm with you on that, but we also have to acknowledge that there are other things out here that be going on, whether we partake and participate or not. There are other things that's out here working. Right, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Right. I just hope it all works out. It's just a little crazy to me. Excuse me, y'all. I wish Trina wouldn't have dropped because it seems like it was seemed to be a little productive after Rose spoke, but then when that goddamn when that picture came up, it was murder she wrote. Now, to be
She had
honest,
to figure out a way to get herself up out of here.
now I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't for the cat for y'all. Did I mute and was crying, laughing? Yes, I had tears in my motherfucking eyes because I did not expect that shit. I just looked down and I saw it and I said, oh my word. I felt like a white woman clutching her purse.
Oh Lord.
I did, girl, because I did not expect that to happen. But now I hope we right that detention is Trina. That was a good motherfucking exit strategy if you ask me. The girl got her thinking skills on.
Now Trina ain't dumb now.
And
That's one
then
thing
target
about it. The
me.
girl ain't dumb.
I was just
Hey,
about to say that she
hey,
ain't
hold
And
on.
stupid.
then target me. Like, come on, shorty.
Hey, I got a accountability that I got to take. Miss Petty Rowe, will you please accept my apology?
What the hell you done did?
I ain't gonna tell you what I did, but just say, yeah,
Then I
Uncle
can't
Sneaky.
accept no apology. You can't tell me what I did, then it ain't no real apology.
Just say I trust you on this one, Uncle Sneaky.
Uh-uh.
Oh
Not
no,
gonna
okay, here,
happen.
no, it ain't that bad. I I thought you and Trina had made up to the point to where y'all was cool again. I watched the live with y'all on Nosy. I did hear you say I'm going to talk about your ass, but it was after I heard about y'all wanting to do a girls trip, and I said, "What's the best way for Trina to get her girls trip money? Is
Mm.
for Petty to go on her live and talk about Trina, and then that'll have all the people sit over there and feed her cash apps, and then she'll be able to go on the girls trip." That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
you did say that last night.
I put you
now
in some shit,
I
Petty.
mean,
That's
that's
why.
okay, but the truth of the matter is, I've been talking shit about Trina since Thursday. I didn't just come in on this little stuff on Sunday. I had already been talking shit about Trina because Trina called me a bitch and tried to run her little whatever and have a little attitude about me on Thursday when I didn't do nothing to her. So, baby, I had already been in the mix, but the people that don't be in my live on a regular basis would not know that, and that is okay. So, yeah, I forgive you. It's all good. It didn't make no qualms with me, baby. It's all right. Cause I made my stuff known already. The day I started talking shit, I said I was gonna talk shit for a couple of days. Then I get tired of it and move on to something else. And I just reiterated that to Trina on Sunday that yeah, baby, I got about 24, 48 more hours on your ass. And then I'm probably gonna be done.
Because she does a good job of making sure the people with numbers gets mad at her enough to talk shit about her because that gives her a whole new fan base. There's people joining this app every day. Look at Peach and Barbie, somebody that didn't even know about the Mafia crew. And so when you see somebody that is using different groups of people every 3 to 6 months, I saw it the first time when Voodoo Bay kicked her out of her world. Uh, Trina was attached to that world over there, that side over there, and then she
Mm-hmm.
got kicked out. It got her some followers. The people that didn't like Voodoo Bay followed Trina to Trauma Bond.
Mm.
When she left Diamond, people followed Trina to Trauma Bond. So it's just she goes against certain people. She'll say enough. Rose, she knows a lot of people that don't like Rose. Trauma Bond, she knows a lot of
Oh,
people don't know, like
you might be
K
onto
Dub.
something. You
Trauma
might be
Bond.
onto
So
something.
she got 300 people over in her live tonight, trauma bonding against everybody that they don't like. You see what I'm saying? Rose
Mm.
peaked game and said, "I'm not gonna go at Trina like everybody else because that's what she wants."
Yeah.
And since Rose flipped the script on her ass, she was speechless. How many times in your life have you seen Trina speechless? Come on
Honey,
now,
she always got something to say.
click with me now. Trina was speechless.
Mm.
So, she got enough to get trauma bonding over there, and she gonna be all right. And when that crew peeps the game, she'll go grab another 30 to 40 followers off of a live. They got 600 plus, because she'll show up in those lives at 600 plus and get in that box. You best believe that. She
You
can't
know what
survive on a live by herself like the rest of y'all unless something is
is
bad
going
happening.
on?
Unless somebody's coming after her. That's when she gets to, be the victim.
Yeah.
Have to
You know what you
terrorize
got?
the
I accept your apology. I appreciate you letting me know that. But you might be onto something there. That does make
I
sense.
missed it, Uncle Sneaky Link.
Oh, damn,
Damn.
girl.
Trina.
Damn, I
Trina's
missed it.
smart as hell. She's
Y'all
smart.
She
She's
know,
smart as
is.
hell.
listen, Pete. You remember when I said to you earlier, I said, I think Trina gets herself in conflict so she can, because she likes to argue with people. And I said, I'm not going to argue with her because that feeds her attention, that feeds her need, that feeds her soul. Basically, in so many words, we was talking on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, Barbie been clocked that. She been clocked that, man. She did. She clocked
Yeah,
that.
people that's been in the streets and about game, we know certain things. We see it. And Trina is very, very street smart. Okay, y'all can't put that past her. She's intelligent more than half the people on this app. Who gets to not work for 2 years, eating every day, food every day, rent paid, and ain't got no job, ain't got Section 8, ain't got food stamps? Come on now, click with me. Pimps and hoes is the only people that can do that.
Yeah, she's
She
definitely
she
she's
hoes over
definitely a
there.
hustler.
She's a hoe over there, and she's a pimp over here.
Oh,
I'm still
Uncle Sneaky
baffled
Link.
as
We ain't gonna
to,
call her no hoe now.
I,
Talk about the other site, the picture site. That's her
you
other
talking
gig.
about
That's her other gig.
the small
You know what
business.
I'm saying?
She a hustler.
Yeah,
She a
right. She's
Well,
a
I'm
hustler.
baffled, right? Is why she don't qualify. She keeps saying she don't qualify for HUD or Section 8. I don't understand that because they want you down to nothing to qualify. I don't understand what the rules are there, why she's not qualifying, why they won't let this lady get it.
but for none of that because I've been asking that too. Why she can't get food stamps? Why she can't get all of these? Other,
And she might be receiving all those benefits. She might be receiving all those benefits and just needs a little bit more on the hustle side on
she
y'all that she
very
can't.
well could, and I've
You
said
know,
that Trina is a hustler.
right? I seen
She's
I
folks
very
get
mean,
much a
$100
truth
hustler.
truth be told, honestly, you can't really count cash apps as income because
No,
it's considered donations. So when they ask if you have income, your answer could be no because you're not working. Because you can't unless they're paying you for goods and services, then it can be considered donations, and that's money that you actually don't have to claim on your
somebody
taxes as
said
well.
Section 8, one of the requirements is that you can't have any evictions. And we know that she's had evictions in the past. At least she said she has had evictions in the past. So,
So
Hello.
what's the okay? Section 8 need to change that rule because if people had eviction in the past, that mean they had trouble sustaining their rent, and I thought that that's what Section 8 was for, help. So how are you gonna tell
I
somebody
mean, there's
you?
still qualifications for any help that you get. They ain't just giving it out all willy nilly. You still got to follow rules and regulations and meet the qualifications.
So
Hello,
they
guys.
think she gonna really get a eviction on $1? Cause last I checked, if you ain't got no income, your rent be like $1, and they send you money for your utilities. You could take
No,
you like. Am I tripping? Cause I got a cousin who on Section 8. She paid dollar rent. So I'm trying to figure how this go.
no, this is how it goes, okay? It Section 8, once you get your voucher, they don't look into if you got an eviction. Only people that look into see if you got an eviction, like landlords, apartment managements. You can have a voucher all day long, but
if you have an eviction, it's up to them. Whatever department or whoever you're dealing with, whether where I live at, it's called Elivian. Elivian is a private entity now. Some states do not even go by the guidelines anymore. Some of the guidelines. But the thing of it is that when I get my voucher, I go to whomever. They do the background check. They tell me, oh, well, did you have an eviction in such and such? It's up to them to rent you the place. So from my understanding, what John Doe said in the streets says that she is on Section 8. So therefore, if she's on Section 8 and she's causing problems to the neighbors, is the landlord have the right to say, I'm not going to renew your lease? So, and also too, with the Cash App now, they do check. If you receive any type of cash through Cash App, through Zelle, through anything, they count that as income. My cousin just got in trouble for that. They asked her a question and they say, well, your grandson, well, somebody sent you $40. And she said, oh, my grandson. They say, well, we have to count that as income. So she had to shut down her Cash App, and now people have to send it to her other ways. But yeah, now you can't get around it if you receive any type of money through because it's considered Cash App is a card, it's a debit card, and it has you're able to swipe it. So therefore, they count that as income. So I don't, I hear about Trina's, business in the streets. Me per se, whatever she's going through, I hope she get through it. But I know as a mother, I ain't finna be sitting on my ass on no TikTok begging. I'm gonna go out here and get it. If you give me resources to go get it, I'm getting it. And I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to show you that I appreciate it, because at the end of the day, TikTok don't owe me anything. You women who has been there for her, bless y'all heart. Bless y'all hearts. But no, I don't. I mean, if she is on any type of government assistance, if she gets that, she gets food stamps. Trust me. With no income, you got no income, and like the lady said, $1. Yes, some people pay $1, but where I'm at, it's you gonna pay something. You gonna pay something. You don't sit on Section 8 anymore. You don't have a job. You going out here community service. So I mean, she probably not telling you guys everything. It's just don't work. They don't work like that no more. You got to get up and go out and do something in the community, whether it's picking up paper, whether it's putting letters on the doors, whether it's you're doing something. You're going to be doing something. So it's not like that anymore where you're going to sit on your ass and eat crab legs and tights. No, these people are tired of that. So therefore, they made up rules to where if you are receiving anything from Section 8, you will go out in the community, pick up paper. You will work either at your local Section 8 office for free in order for you to get your rent paid. If you don't, then you will find yourself elsewhere. But that's all I wanted to say. You guys, have a wonderful night. I got to get up. I have to go clock in. Love y'all to the moon and back, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Good night.
Well, good night, honey. Thank you for that information. And if she is on Section 8, that's good. If I had Section 8, I wouldn't be shamed. Y'all
Just to
fast. I'm going to be balling like a rich kid. You hear me?
just to slide in, every state is different. I just hope everybody always, every state is different.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, Peach. Hey, sis.
Hey, love, how you doing today?
Good. I am not coming to talk about the actual situation going on. I was just coming up to talk about Section 8. Hopefully y'all don't shame people on Section 8. If you do, oh well, because I came up out of homelessness and I live in Section 8 now. So
To Section 8. Shoot.
So when I moved here back in August of last year. They did make me show them both of my Cash Apps, all of my statements from Cash Apps. They included even money that my son's father sends me as income, as child support, even though legally we don't have any child support in place. So they do that, but I do know, and this is in Virginia. I'm talking about Virginia. I don't know everywhere else. But I do know that out here, they passed some law the first of the year saying that you do not have to report your income or anything until your renewal date. So basically in Virginia, whatever your rent is, even if it's $25, it's $25 until you renew your lease. So they do other stuff. But again, I'm only speaking about Virginia. I don't know everywhere else. But that's all I came up to say.
So somebody in the comments say
Thank
that
you for the information, Denise.
I mean, oh God, fuck. That because of the SS, she don't qualify. If I'm not mistaken, SS is Social Security. So she receiving Social Security, that means she's receiving a monthly income. I know SS means Social Security, right? And this could be either for her or her child. And that is income. She said SS is looking at her income for 2 years ago, and that's why she don't qualify. SS will make you qualify quicker than I had to think about that. Social services. Social services, quiet as it kept, DCF help you. I'm confused. It's a lot somewhere because the bitches I've seen went through DCF was so happy. They got their kids and they brag about all the shit DCF brought them.
Yeah, I mean, but every state is different though. Some are more lenient than others. And then too, it depends on your caseworker. Some caseworkers are more lenient than others. They not asking for all of this shit. You can just say no about some. They just gonna take your word for it. They not looking at no secondary sources or cause I got to get through this caseload. Just answer these questions right quick. Let me go ahead and push you through. So it's all different kind of factors on why some qualify and some don't.
What Eb say people in Florida call DCF on themselves, so it's so many resources. I've heard good things about that shit too. So people I've heard that in Florida, that big motherfuckers in Florida be glad for DCF to step in because DCF furnish your house, all kind of shit. Kids have nice bedding. I don't know. Of course, I've never lived in the state she lived in, but if she got no resource, she better ride that out. Fuck that, one thing I've never heard about her being was a bad parent. So she's not gonna lose her child, but accept the help.
But at the same time, she just did a video and said that she got bipolar personality disorder and that she's not mature enough to have a child, but she do.
The exact words, because that is not what.
Yes, the video is posted.
Stop playing petty.
I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
That's crazy.
I wish you wouldn't have did it because
the video is posted.
That's unfortunate. Well, all I think I can say is include it in your prayers. How do y'all? Shit. Hey, Daddy Issues, what's up?
Right. So I'm going to say this. Yes, if she gets SSI, then, I don't know how it is there, but in Florida, she qualified for everything, food stamps, everything, if she gets SSI, because they don't count that. I know they count it as income, but they're not going to take away from her. They would give her housing and all of that stuff. And as for that page, I don't believe, yes, bitch, Scoop, it's Heartbreaker Hoe. I don't believe that's her behind the, I don't believe that's her behind the detention page. That page drags Trina, and that page just lied on me today. And I support Trina. And we're okay. So I don't believe that. I'm not sure. And I was in and out of the live, but I was in for a couple minutes when she was up there, and I know that she was up there and that page came in. So I just don't see how both of them could have been up there. I'm not going to say who I think it is, but yeah, Love Life, my money long. I got 6 streams of income, baby. Ain't shit to be together. Everything's great. Your daddy probably wanted the stream of income, but yeah. So I just don't think that's. I don't think that's her. I could be wrong, but this app is broad, and you will be surprised who's behind a lot of stuff. So I don't know.
I don't know, Heartbreaker. It is a blog page. So really with blogs, it's almost like no one is safe.
Yeah.
But that's why I was, hey y'all, that's why I was asking Peach, like, that's bold as hell. Because on one instance, she be mad that her picture be up over here. Then on the other instance, she be dragging people. But short, I need to say something real quick. Your man love you, Heartbreak. He love you real bad. He got a whole live about you. He love you so much.
You're
But
lying.
I swear to God, I just came from over there. He love you so much. But can y'all get the likes up to 300,000, please? They've been sitting at this for a long time. Gift the host, gift the panel, hit the cash app. The cash app ain't went down. That's crazy.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Everybody
I'm
money
good. How
long
are
on
you?
TikTok.
I'm fine. I
So
was
they're saying
just
that, okay, they say it's definitely Trina behind the page. What proof do they have that it's Trina behind the page? Because like I said, I was in and out. I was in between 4 lives being nosy. So what's the proof?
Barbie.
What's the proof that she not the thing? I mean, it seemed like it's the same on both ends. People saying that it is, people saying that it ain't, and ain't nobody got proof either way. So at this point, it's just a draw.
Barbie.
Mm.
I wasn't saying Social Security. I was saying that she
Oh no,
said,
I caught it, babe. You was saying
well,
social
no, because
service.
I was wanting to correct it again because Heartbreaker came and said it, and I just don't want no other rumor being going around. I wasn't saying Social Security. I was saying
You
that
you
she
from
said that social service is
you from
still looking at
Florida?
her. No.
Oh, cause when you say SS in Florida, we take it as Social Security check.
Oh no, social service. I just didn't want to type out social
The
service.
reason why our social service is DCF, so we use a whole different name.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
when you typed it, I did correct because I realized what you were saying.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to correct that. I didn't want nothing else to be
No,
going
you
around.
I hadn't said it out loud. You good, babe.
Okay. Y'all have a good
Yeah, I
night.
would take some Social Security.
You too. Thanks for coming up, love.
My
Mhm.
toe hurt red now. Red motherfucking eyes we speak.
Child, I
Is
want
saying
all
that
of it.
she
Shoulda
can't do
hurt.
detention because she be in the live or whatever. Y'all do realize that people have multiple devices and multiple accounts. I sit on here every day and be in 2 lives at one time, one on one account on one phone and one in another account on another phone. I'm on live. You can see my picture on one account, on the other one you can't. So please don't act like just because she's one person that she can't be in 2 places at the same time. Y'all do realize this is over the internet because I can be on the toilet right now talking to you, but when you're looking at me on the screen, it look like I'm standing in the middle of the street. Okay? You listen. You can be in several places at one time. You can be in 3 places if you got a computer and 2 devices.
Hold
I
on, Pete.
mean,
One second, Pete. Let me address something in the comments real quick. Jay, you said Pete. She said she helped you crowdfund. You didn't reach out and thank her or the people that gave. If you send me a cash app and you attach your screen name to it, because some of y'all cash app names are not the same as your screen names, majority of the time I either thank you in the live or I do it on the back end. I always show gratitude for anything that is contributed towards this platform. I don't care if it's just the taps on the screens, the shares, the gifts, the gifting of the panel. I'm always gracious and thankful. Ungrateful is something I would never be. That's all I love.
Girl, they in the comments trolling. They got 10 damn followers or following 3 people. People are annoying.
So Patty, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you said that you was upset with Trina because she had called you a bitch, but was it? Because I missed that part. Was it the tone or like the way she's like? You know what I'm saying? Was it said in a derogatory way? Because I know
Yes.
we all say bitch
Yeah,
to
we
each
do.
other.
We do. And that's how she tried to flip it on Sunday, but that's not how
Oh,
she said it. We were on live, and this is when the stuff had started about Medina. So
mm-hmm.
we were looking for recordings of her live. Somebody came into our live. I was at my shop. I was working. Somebody came in and said, "Go to Trina's live. She's playing the recording of Medina." So I went over there on my second device. See? So I was in 2 places at one time. See? So when we get over there, I'm working. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the comments. I'm not doing nothing. We're in there to listen to the recording of Medina. All of a sudden, Trina starts going off. Why this bitch streaming my live? I mean, she going off. She got an attitude. She doing all of this talking. I didn't know she was talking about me until she said something about the petty pushers. She said something smart about the petty pushers. And I was like, wait a minute, what is all of this for? We just over here trying to listen to the recording. What is the issue? So then she goes into, well, I'm not playing nothing. We'll just sit here and we'll just see how long this gonna last. So she refused to play the recording because we were listening. That's an attitude. That's not like me come to you saying, bitch, let me tell you what happened. It wasn't that. It wasn't
Oh,
that
okay,
at
I got
all.
you.
I didn't do nothing to her. I didn't go into her live saying nothing because, again, I was working. All I did was turn it on so that we could listen to Medina. And just to show you that it wasn't even nothing out of malice, us going over there. Somebody else decided. At first, I had said, well, you know what? I got all day. I'm working. So we can sit here and play this, this game of chicken all day. But then somebody said, I think it might have been, was it $2 that was playing the recording? They was like, go over there to $2. She playing the recording. We just left and went over to $2 because the intent was only to hear the recording of Medina. It had nothing to do with Trina while we was over there. But she made a big deal about it. So I was like, I'm a little bit salty because, bitch, you putting on. And for what? So I've been talking shit about Trina since last week. So people trying to make like I just started talking about her yesterday or Sunday or whatever, that I'm jumping on some kind of bandwagon. That's not it. I've been talking about Trina since last week. And I said I was probably going to talk about her for 4-5 days. Then
You sure the hell did.
on Sunday, I told her, you got about 24, 48 more hours. I'm going to run your ass. I've been up front this whole time. So I don't know why people can't seem to understand that.
Okay, yeah, you definitely said you got 4 days. 4 days. You about to catch these hands for 4 days.
Right. And it ain't had nothing about, oh, I'm pocket watching. Oh, I'm hating on Trina. Oh, I just don't like Trina. No, Trina was talking shit to me. So I'm going to talk my shit back. It's just going to hit a little different because I'm not doing all of that reading, talking about your hair, your clothes, or, that kind of reading stuff she be doing. Nah, bitch, let's talk about what you got going on. Let me tell you what don't make sense to me. I talk shit like that.
Well, Patty, what don't make sense to you?
That she keep crowdfunding for the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but there's no kind of progress to make sure that she not getting evicted next month or the next month after that. Why you raise money and say that you did certain things and then you come back and say that you didn't do certain things with the money, but you already told us you did. Why are you accepting money but you won't accept resources to help you make money instead of just asking for it? Why is your people over there blocking people when they asking questions? Why are they over there telling people, don't ask no questions, just give your money? You can't ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? You've been
You think
trying
it's
to
a
move since Diamond put you out from over there. You've been trying to move. You set that shit up to say you didn't feel safe because of your child, because somebody sent you groceries, so they have your address. So you've been trying to set this shit up for a couple of months trying to move. It went from you don't feel safe because somebody got your address because they sent you groceries. Then it was you was getting evicted. Then you not getting evicted because you raised the money. Now all of a sudden on Sunday you getting put out again after you say you've paid your rent up and caught up to date. Now they putting you out because they sent a wellness check to your door. Now you getting put out for that. Now you need $2,800 to move to an Airbnb, and you just need 30 days not to have to worry about nothing so that you can do your homework, so you can get off academic probation and apply for financial aid again and get a school check, and then everything just gonna be okay. Nothing in that says I'm gonna have something to have me some income coming in to be able to sustain my lifestyle after this 30 days is up. Absolutely nothing. It's just a continued grift. There is no change. You don't want resources, you want funds.
It's another video on academic page after yours.
I seen it. It was of Gen X.
Oh,
Do I think she on that stuff? I don't think she on that stuff. I think she has poor money management skills. Um, yeah, she don't want to work. But here's the thing, I don't want to work either. I want somebody to give me $2,800 so I can get a nice Airbnb and just live it up for 30 days and not have to worry about nothing. I want that too. But you know what? It don't work like that. I got to get up. Yeah, I make money online. I make money off TikTok. But I also have a business that I work every single day. I hand make products. I ship out products. I'm out here making content about my products. I run my website. I do all of these things to try to make sure I have some income coming in. And then if I make something on here, it's extra. But there's never going to be a question about if my child have somewhere to lay their head or if my child got something to eat. Every week, you ain't got no food. You ain't got no cleaning supplies. Every single week. At a certain point, something has got to change. You've got to realize, you know what? This content creation shit ain't hitting it. I got to get a job until I can have some steady income coming because I got to make a way for me and my baby. We're not seeing that. That's my way of talking shit. I'm not going to cuss you out. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about your hair. I'm not going to talk about your clothes. I'm not going to do all that joning. No. This my kind of talking shit.
So I know, Petty, I do want to say one thing that I did hear from her mouth with my own ears is because I heard you earlier today say, if why would your landlord put you out if you caught up and all this other stuff. Now, from my understanding, when they did raise the money for her, she was saying that she seeks out landlords that are private landlords versus company owned because of the fact that her income is shaky. And, private landlords would work with you more than a company.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess when she was with the last landlord, she was behind on her
Mm-hmm.
rent and didn't get caught up. And then when the new company took over, they sent her a letter letting her know your ledger shows that you're in arrears and you need to have this paid by such and such. So
Mm-hmm.
that's when they raised the money for her. So when they came back after the whole Medea, whatever the hell her damn name is, that lady, she was saying that they were saying that they didn't want to renew her because she is month to month. And reason being is because of the fact that she has been having issues paying her rent on time, and also because of the noise complaints or neighbor complaints and all of that stuff.
Yes, we talked about that. We said that it wasn't just the fact that she had one wellness call is
Yeah.
why they decided not to renew her lease. There was other things going on because as a landlord, if you keep on being late when your lease is up, I might not because you late all the time. And then you making all this racket. Now we got the police out here. Okay. So we never said, oh, you just lying all together. You still got an apartment. Them folks is going to let you stay. What we said was, it's mighty funny that it just seemed like you done did everything that you needed to do. And then one Sunday, after you say you got a wellness visit, now you getting put out. When you've been trying to move for months. One thing after another. Oh, now you need to move for this. Now you need to move for this. Some people say she's moving by choice. It's not the way that she's trying to paint it out to be. Um, and then two, just going straight from renting a smaller apartment to saying you need $2,800 for an Airbnb, and that's gonna be better for you. Better for you how? Is it because it's somebody else's money? Like, that doesn't make sense. Cause as a parent, I'm gonna tell you how I would have worked this thing, and everybody don't think like me. If I can raise $2,800, I'm finna get out here, and if I gotta do an Airbnb, I'm finna find us a studio apartment where $2,800 can get us about 3 months. You hear what I'm saying? I don't need no luxury. I don't need no luxury place with no 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a nice living room, and a yard. No, baby. We need somewhere we can stay in the same bed. We both females. We can sleep in the same bed. We only need 1 bathroom. We can do with 1 bed. Or it's got a couch. Okay, I'm going to sleep on the couch. You sleep in the bed. Okay? I'm going to take that money and I'm going to make it stretch. You give me money for groceries. I can go buy a week's worth of groceries for just 2 people. You can get a week's worth of groceries for about $50. But instead, she go out here and buy Checkers, $11 for herself. For 1 meal that in an hour and a half, you finna go boo-boo and you going to be hungry again. If you got your child something, that's another $11 because she don't eat like no little bird. Okay? So that's $22 you done spent on 1 meal. And your excuse is, well, it'll take more than that for me to get an Uber to the grocery store, pay for the groceries, pay for the Uber back, and then to come home and cook it. You didn't have to Uber. You in a city where they got Instacart where the people, it's just one trip for them to bring you the groceries. You order online. Okay?